I look at China and I say, this is a worthy adversary. They are completely brilliant. As you said, this is an engineering culture that's done an extraordinary job of turning themselves into the manufacturing hub in the world. I'm not going to waste time with, are they stealing IP or whatever? Doesn't matter. They build, and they've done an extraordinary job of building. And I look at them trying to get out from under the US dollar, and it looks to me like they're trying to accumulate a massive amount of gold. Maybe one day they will back the yuan with gold. Maybe not, but I could certainly see that. But certainly have a hard money hedge, if nothing else. And then when I look at the go forward strategy, I see an authoritarian country that does what you were saying before. They split and they say some things are best served by a competitive landscape and some things are best served by us, the Politburo, knowing best. We're going to aim industry. We're going to use collective bargaining with the rest of the world. And so we can say, no, you can't have any of our cars, or you take all of our cars, or whatever. I'm not saying that's a literal example, but that kind of thing, which is very powerful. They've built infrastructure, the likes of which quite literally the world has never seen. It's unbelievable.
Have you been to China? My last time was 2017. I really want to go back again.
I really want to go, but I talk so much shit about China that I am quite literally worried about getting arrested at the border.
No, don't worry. So, I'm sorry. They'll just ignore you. There are lots of people talk shit about China. They're happy. I mean, I'm not going to go to America until the orange monster leaves the White House, okay? Because I know I will get arrested at the American border.
Steve,
because
you will be fine. So just like you're convinced.
I'm not going to find out the hard way, mate.
So anyway, I get it. We're both paranoid. I have not gone to China yet. Would love to. Truly bucket list. It just absolutely looks extraordinary. But the trade-off for me is one I'm not willing to make, which is I fear authoritarian top-down rule. Do you feel like, kids, you've got to get over whatever this thing is? China has a better model. Do the fucking Chinese model. Stop with all this individualistic bullshit. Like, what does that walk us through your
a large part. I mean, I first went to China in 81, 82. Okay, so right back, I was literally there during the trial of the Gang of Four. Then Deng Xiaoping came back into power again, and Deng evicted the Gang of Four. They were tried for the crimes against humanity. So China actually tried their miscreants in a way that America has not done. China has actually done better than America on that front thus far. But what Deng Xiaoping's attitude was, I don't care whether the cat's white or black, so long as it catches mice. So a real sense of pragmatism. What it means is you have a pragmatic administration trying to get the best possible outcome for their overall system. And one thing I learned as well, a whole bunch of students attended the conference I ran, and they all asked me about the ombudsman system. And I didn't actually answer the questions for them. I feel guilty about that. But they wanted to know what was the ombudsman system. That was the thing I'm most fascinated about by the West. Now, what the ombudsman system came out of Sweden, and that was a public official who is required to discipline public officials. Okay? If you don't meet the objectives, you get penalized for failing to meet the objectives you signed up for as an administrator. The Chinese have implemented a system like that. It's goes across the entire country. So there are performance criteria for people who get a position. If they don't meet it, they don't get promoted. So what you've got is, in that sense, a quality assurance system, and innovation focused as well in the bureaucracy in America and in China. And of course, what you get in America, you get the best politicians money can buy.